people of Earth. This is The Week in Geek, your source for geek and pop culture news that's trending now. I'm your host, D Squared, along with
DJ
and
Scudgy.
And we are live at my house. Woo! Oh,
Yay!
hello. Cobra Batman has joined the chat with a solid hello. All right, so let's lay out the show for you tonight. First thing out of the gate, we are going to play our David Ford clip.
Are you sure this time?
I keep saying we're going to do it, and then I
Yeah.
said it last week, and then we just forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a bad
Let's
man.
see how well that works out this week, folks.
But we do have a lot of stuff to cover on the show today. We got a couple of new trailers we want to watch.
Yep.
Spider-Man Brand New Day drops. We'll talk about that, but also Shrek 5. I didn't even know that one dropped.
Yeah.
There was another trailer for The Last House. We're not going to watch that. We'll talk about it. But then there's some cancellation news, and I was going to tell Mama Kay about it because Mama Kay and Upa are big fans of The Burrows on Netflix.
The one with Alfred
Molina?
right?
Yeah. One season and cut.
Wow.
They canceled it, and apparently it leaves off with a cliffhanger too.
I wanted to watch it. I didn't get a chance to.
So
Well, now
now,
you're
now I don't think I'll watch it now
Yeah.
because apparently it leaves on sort of like a aha moment,
Yeah.
and then that's it.
That's like your least favorite thing ever. That's why you didn't watch the last season of Daredevil, dude. So you're not gonna watch this. Be real.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Come on now. All right, so that's
just
pretty
watched the
much
5th
all
episode
we
of
got
Daredevil
on the
Born Again
table.
today.
That's good.
Happy Father's Day to everybody out there.
All you
All the
fathers.
nerdy fathers, the cool fathers, the uncool fathers, the deadbeat fathers, whatever. We'll
Why are you
celebrate you
describing
today.
yourself in so many words in one sentence?
So I was watching this comedian earlier today. He goes, Mother's Day is the second most celebrated holiday. First one is Christmas. So you got Jesus, then Mama, and then Dad comes in at 20th. So the 20th most celebrated holiday is Father's
Who
Day.
gives a damn about Dad?
Well,
you sit there. What do you get? You get a
Arbor
tie?
Day. Arbor Day comes before Father's Day. Like, isn't that like Hug a Tree Day or some crap?
Father's Day typically is they get a tie and you're stuck in front of the grill all day long.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah,
a
yeah.
mug.
Yeah, right. So, but happy Father's Day to everybody out there. All right, well, you know what? Let's do our entertainment report before I forget.
Yes.
Now, this is our roving reporter, David Ford from the BBC.
David Ford, BBC World Service here on the entertainment beat. It appears that the novelization of Mall Slumlord by Colin Trevorrow has been cancelled by Bob Blue Milk Balls Iger of the CEO of Disney Minus.
I don't think he likes
And
Disney.
also,
Really?
therefore, the signing at Boba Fett's bookstore has been cancelled.
What?
Whoa.
No.
I don't know where Disney gets all this rubbish. Right then, good day, sir.
But so we can't get books at Boba Fett's shop anymore? That sucks.
I guess
so
not.
It's funny that he should say something about Maul because Maul's actually been in the news recently. I don't know if you heard about
I
this.
have not.
So apparently the voice actor, because if you remember in Phantom Menace, Ray Park was not the voice of Darth Maul.
Right.
So the voice actor was told by Lucas that you're the next James Earl Jones.
Oh no.
Say what now?
Lucas told this guy that you're the next James Earl Jones.
Has he heard James Earl Jones speak?
But then the guy responded to Lucas, then why are you paying me such blank money?
Oh.
Wow.
So I don't know if that was a contributing factor to it or whatnot, but apparently that's like come out now that he was like, George is like, oh, you're next. And he's like, well, I mean, you're paying me,
Crap.
chicken fee.
Yeah, right.
So
Yeah.
why am I this, hyped up dude
And then
and I
in the-
got nothing?
And why at the end here it says in the script I'm chopped in half? What's
Yeah.
what's with that?
I'm
What's
chopped
with
in
that?
half. So how is that? Am I coming back as a Force ghost? Am I? What am I?
Oh
Am
my
I?
God.
Am I Qui-Gon's dad? Like what's
I'm
going on
like,
here?
I think it's funny. I think that's rather amusing.
Well, you know,
though.
maybe that's why they put out in the news that he's going to be in a new movie, right?
Yeah, he's gonna be in
Yeah.
the new Minions. Maybe it's to pay the voice actor. You
Or
know?
but either that, or he's just like, hey, look over here, nothing to see over here.
Yeah, distraction
That's
tactic.
not James Earl Jones' successor.
That's good PR.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just like, look over here. That's the
that-
old bait and switch, man. That's what they
Right.
always do to
Yeah.
you. So yeah, what is he gonna play? Does he play Baby Cthulhu?
I don't know. I know what's his name? The guy from South Park, Trey, whatever his
Trey
name
Parker.
is. Yeah,
Yeah.
Trey Parker. He's gonna play another. I think. I'm not sure if he's the villain or not, but he's got another mustache in this one because he was the villain in the Minions with he's like
Despicable.
the mullet
Despicable
guy.
Me 3.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So he's reprising his role. Everywhere he goes, he always finds a role with the mustache.
You know what?
funny.
Speaking of those, that's DreamWorks, right? No, is that DreamWorks?
Yeah.
Okay. So speaking of DreamWorks,
Okay.
I've got another bit of news
Uh-oh.
that you have not privy to
Uh-oh.
because my wife just sent it to me right now.
Oh, what is it?
Sing 3.
Oh, all right.
I know how much you're a
Ooh.
fan of the Sing series.
I do. It's
Like
a guilty
it's a
pleasure.
guilty
Those are
pleasure.
pretty
I don't.
fun.
But also they have the Secret Life of Pets 3, which is also fun. So
I
they're
didn't like that one.
Yeah.
They're really trying to market that one though. They have a whole
Yeah.
like area in Universal now for it. I think.
But
Really?
yeah,
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 right?
there is. At least in California.
yeah.
Huh.
There's a Secret Life of Pets area. But look, Sing, I don't care what anybody. You can make fun of me all you want. There's something about those two films that just hit me in my soul that I was just so happy. And if they are on, I will watch them. I don't care what I'm doing. I will keep those things on.
It's talking animals singing.
Well,
like, what more do you
know,
want?
when
That's fun.
what is it? Aaron Eggert or Taron Eggert?
Taron
Eggert
yeah.
or whatever the hell his name
I'm
is.
still standing.
Yeah, when he starts playing that, he's like, "That's my son.
my
Yeah.
That's
son."
my son." He's like, it was cool because like it was just one of those cool little scenes where it was done well, and then they got the little baby piglets going, "Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
yeah.
I'll still stand. Yeah, yeah."
Yeah, that and then you had look, we always knew that Seth MacFarlane could sing, and he sung very well.
Oh, God, dude.
but when
yeah.
he did that rendition of My Way,
Oh yeah.
honestly, that is one of the best covers of that song I've ever heard.
He really is good,
I
man.
mean,
like when they've done him and the wife, the character who does the wife.
God, her
they've done a
Alex
bun- They've done a
Boyson.
bunch of stuff like award shows.
They've
and
collaborated
things like
with
that.
the Sinatras before. Like they
Yeah.
have close ties
And
to
his
that family.
sister also is a singer. His sister does
Oh.
the singing voice for Haley in American Dad.
Mm.
So that's his. And it's like, you know what? Speaking of him, I just started watching Ted.
You just started watching it?
the show.
The show. You
The
sure on
show.
the
The
first
show.
season?
I've watched. I'm like 3 episodes in the first season, and I'm like, why
Really
did it
good.
take me so long to
It's-
watch this? Because the movie is so funny.
Yeah.
And this is it's just more of that.
It's just more of it, but he's a teenager. Have you
So-
seen it?
teenager.
No, I haven't. But I've
Dude.
seen countless reels of it because like don't they play a D&D game?
yeah,
Yeah.
and the mom
And the
goes,
mom is like, "Oh, Mr. Demon," you
And
know,
it's
like,
oh, how
"Oh,
are you? Are you doing okay? It's like, you know what? Thank you for asking.
Thank you for
Nobody ever
asking."
asked
He's
me
like,
how my day is.
I needed that laugh.
Like I
that
watched
laugh.
that, and I'm like, I know that woman from somewhere, the one who plays the mother. I'm a big fan of the movie Waiting with Ryan Reynolds.
Oh yeah.
She was the short, angry girl who kept yelling and screaming at everybody. That's who plays the mother in Ted.
Oh my God,
You don't-
really?
She's like a chameleon. Apparently, she
Wow.
She plays all these different roles. But
Crazy
man,
range.
if you haven't seen Ted yet, do yourself a favor and watch that show.
I've been wanting to watch the new season. I just haven't had the time to get around. I've been asking McClellan to. but-
Apparently,
Yeah,
they
right.
only did the second season, and then they decided to cancel it because they said it's too expensive to make the episodes because of Ted.
that makes
because
sense.
the
it's a-
animated. Yeah.
Well, you think about it. There's very few scenes where he's not in it, and it's and it's not like the old school. It's like, hi, I'm just an animated character doing this. No,
Yeah.
it is the same quality that you saw in the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's well done.
Yeah, it's very well done. Do yourself a favor.
All right. So we already kind of talked about it. But I teased a little bit about the cancellation of the Burrows. So like one season of the Burrows, then there was a couple of other series that came out that they were missing. Basically, one season, one and done, and
Yeah.
a lot of big name people too. It just seems like Netflix, and I think the weirdest part is with the Burrows, and there was another one in the article. I can't remember
Just
what it was.
reskin it, Teddy
I-
Rumpskin.
Wait, what?
Carl said, just reskin a Teddy Ruxpin for Ted.
um, let's see. Here we go. I need to pull up this article because there was a lot of information in the names of the people. So 1899, the OA, the Society, Shadow and Bone, Warrior Nun, and I Am Not Okay with This are only some of the sci-fi and fantasy originals that the streamer has canceled. Some of those, let's see, 1899, The Society, were canceled after just one season following game-changing reveals that set up further episodes. So all these shows left off on a cliffhanger kind of, or at least, a big reveal where it's like, oh yeah, what's going to happen next? Well, we'll never know. We'll never know.
Well, here's the thing I don't understand with some of this stuff. So it's not like they have these, before they put these things on the streaming platforms, they know ahead of time. They've seen the series. They've had
Right.
somebody. They've had like, what is it? Quality control, whatever they call it.
That's just some intern they don't pay
Yeah,
to watch it.
But they have those people that sit there like quality and Graham, whatever, that watch everything and go like, all right, is this something viable? Is it not? So they watch it and they're like, oh, okay, we know this has a cliffhanger, and then they're like, we're gonna air it and see how it does, and they're like, oh, we're just gonna not do anything. It's like, wouldn't you at least sit there and go like, all right, look, maybe this didn't do that good. Maybe we'll give you a couple of episodes just so you can finish out the story.
Yeah.
And that's it, instead of sitting there going, well, some people are going to like it. They're going to watch it. They're going to like it. They're going to get behind it. And then you're going to cancel it completely so they have no closure.
Right.
They know well ahead of time. And that angers the hell out of me.
Well, all right. So it's the flip side of that coin though too is with the boroughs. Some of these actually had great critic scores. 97% for the boroughs on critics. 79%.
LV.
What the hell
We're
is
all
that?
about
Why are you
creating
breaking-
It's an
special
ad. Let
moments
me
for
see.
you.
I got it.
Moments
I
that
got
make
it.
you feel
It's that ad in
alive.
the corner.
Screen
Oh.
rant.
It's
has
just
ads
Stupid
and the
pop up.
for some reason.
Yeah.
Screen rant. You suck ass.
I'm gonna mute your website. How
Yeah,
about what do you think about
yeah.
them apples?
Screw
Yeah.
you guys. I'm going home. 79% audience score for Netflix and Nielsen
That's still
calculations.
really high.
Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
you're talking 9.5 million views, and
In
then
the first week.
Then
Yeah.
why cancel it?
exactly.
That makes no sense.
I don't understand. And the guys who created the Burrows also created the prequel to the Dark Crystal
I
stuff.
never got a chance to see that. I really did want to see it.
I
because love
tried
the
to
Dark
watch
Crystal.
it, but the nostalgia bug hadn't bit me hard enough for Dark Crystals because I'm just like, man, those dudes are ugly as hell,
The
and they're
Skeksis.
scary.
They
I don't want to watch them.
I'm not gonna lie, the Skeksis scared the hell out of me as a kid. They
Me
really
too.
did.
I don't want to watch that shit. I mean, stuff.
Gelfling,
It's scary.
kill the Gelfling, kill it.
Oh my god. But yeah, so that one was certified fresh. 89% critic score, 94% audience
Did they
score.
cancel that
They
one?
canceled that after the first season.
I mean, I don't see. Everybody has this. I think
Like that
there's
note
this.
at the end.
I
What's
think
that?
there's
It even had a better
this-
reception than the original movie, which has an
Oh.
78% critic score and an 81% audience score. That's so
Wow.
funny.
So I think with Netflix, it's weird. Everybody praises Netflix for all these great shows and everything like that. Yes, Netflix is the new Fox, Carl. That is true. They have this veil of like, look at all of these shows. We have all of these great shows, but if it's not in their top 5 shows, like Stranger Things,
Witcher.
Witcher, like those top tier shows, they don't care.
Yeah.
It seems like we want content. Let's just throw content up there and not worrying about following up on it.
Well, you know what's funny though, because remember I was telling y'all about that samurai show I watched, like the Samurai
Yeah,
Marathon.
Last Samurai Standing.
Yeah, and they're all trying to make it to Tokyo or Kyoto
Yeah.
or whichever, and they that got renewed, and it popped up on there. So like I was when I was scrolling through my list of stuff on Netflix, it's like officially renewed for a second season. Now it's probably going to be a year or two
But
before
at
we get it.
least-
But you get an update on that.
That's
but
good.
but they never say canceled. You're not getting any more of this.
That's
yeah,
and you know
right.
what? That should be.
It should be like
It should be
warning.
wa-
Don't get too attached to this because you're going to be very upset when you find out that it's canceled.
I
later.
had
Yeah,
this.
right.
I had the same exact thing happened when I had my shoulder surgery not too long ago. I was watching a show. I was like looking through reels on Instagram, and I saw the show, and I was like, it was the very opening scene of the show, and I'm
Okay.
like, this looks funny. So I talked to Leanne. I'm like, let's watch the first episode. We watched the first episode. We're like, oh my God, this is so hysterical. It was called Extraordinary. It's on Hulu. It's a British show about people where everybody has superpowers
Okay.
except this one girl. She never got her superpowers.
Oh.
So she lives with people, and like one guy could turn into a cat but didn't realize it. Another guy could stop time. This girl can channel dead people. Everybody's got a thing.
Yeah.
And it's very raunchy. It's very, very inappropriate.
Nice.
And it was on for 2 seasons. And they were very short seasons. And I'm sitting there, and it ends on a cliffhanger. I'm like, oh my God, when's the next episode come out? And I look, canceled. I'm like, I did. But once again, something like you browse through, you find a show, you find something that's interesting, and then you find out that it's canceled and it's not going to. I would never have clicked on that show.
Yeah.
Never have done that.
No, so yeah, maybe that's we should petition them to put a warning.
Yeah.
This show has been
Right.
canceled. Don't like it too much.
This show
I
ends
don't
on
like
a
it too
cliffhanger.
much.
It look, even if it's a 7 season show, it ends on a cliffhanger. I don't know if I want to give that commitment for something that's going to end on a cliffhanger.
No, right, because you're not going to get closure. I mean, you'll never get it, and no matter what they do and what format they put it in, like well,
It won't be the same.
Here's a little story about
Here's a
it. you know?
novelization.
Yeah, it's like I don't care. I'm
Yeah,
wanting to watch it.
exactly.
I don't want to read your stupid words on your
Yeah.
stupid dead trees. No.
Like dead trees.
All right. Other dumb news. DC Studios. Jimmy Olsen. You know the new guy, the player, Jimmy Olsen now.
Yeah,
From Superman.
Yeah.
Him and Gorilla Grodd are starting to shoot a series, and it's officially a deal. I don't know how or why. I don't know where the hell they're getting. I mean, Gods and Monsters is kind of their
Is
thing,
the
right?
theme, yeah.
So
This feels very, very comic book to me, and I feel like that's exactly what James Gunn has been doing since he had his first idea of what he wanted this new DC universe to be. He wanted it to be a comic book universe. He didn't want it to be a cinematic comic book universe.
Right.
He wanted it to be a comic book universe, and that's exactly what I said when I saw Superman. Was that it felt like opening up a comic book, reading it, closing it, being like, "Wow, that was nice." It felt exactly like that, and I think this is gonna be the exact same. So
I
that's
mean,
my take.
In the DC television universe that happened, in the Flash series, Gorilla Grodd was a very prominent character. I mean, he was constantly in that show.
Well, he was one of the first Easter eggs ever in that show because basically, like they showed Star Laboratories blowing up when Flash got his powers, and they went into like the vet section where they were doing animal testing, and you just saw Grodd, and I'm just like, oh yeah, they're bringing him in.
And I think, I mean, I might be alone on this one, but I think they did Grodd justice in that show.
Yeah, oh yeah.
He wasn't over the top. He wasn't like, you know,
It wasn't always. I'm
going to
turn you all into monkeys because monkey power.
Yeah, he didn't. It wasn't played too serious, but it wasn't played too silly. I think it was a very good balance. So if James Gunn can bring that in, I think we've proven that those characters are possible in the new I mean, James Gunn made King Shark popular.
Right.
You know?
That's true.
Like, you sit there and you think about it. Hand.
He made the most, I think, palatable and the best adaptation of Polka Dot Man ever.
Oh my God!
Exactly.
Right?
Ever. Like
Exactly.
That
It
was
was-
a well-written character.
It was. I mean, I have some friends who are so adamant against John Cena. Like, I'm like, hey, have you seen the Suicide Squad? No, I won't watch it. Why? Because John Cena, he's a terrible actor.
God.
And I'm like, give it a
Yeah,
shot.
clearly you only watched him in
and
Fred.
I know this person. You've watched some of the biggest crap that's ever been made,
Or
and this is
Bumblebee.
where you draw the
right.
line.
Or Bumblebee.
Yeah, Bumblebee. Ugh.
It's like it is. Give it a chance, and it's not groundbreaking. There's nothing about it that is. This is the most serious thing I've ever watched, or anything like that. It's good, old-fashioned, fun comic book cinema.
Right.
So the I guess the line on it is James Gunn confirmed that the series is a Jimmy Olsen and Gorilla Grodd show.
And Gorilla Grodd show.
The rumored title for the show is American Villain, perhaps a nod to the series American Vandal. Rumors suggest it'll be a faux docuseries about various villains in the DCU, hosted by Daily Planet staffers. In season
That's
1, it'll be Jimmy
great.
Olsen with a focus on Grodd. The inclusion of Grodd suggests that another iconic hero of the DC Justice League pantheon may arrive soon, and that's none other than the Flash. Flash. As long as it ain't weirdo.
Yeah.
As long as Ezra
right?
Miller.
Ugh.
As long as
I'd forgotten
once
his
again,
name. Don't even bring up
I
his
still
name.
say Grant Gustin is my Flash. He was
Yeah,
perfect as the Flash.
They waited too long.
Yeah,
They waited too long. And honestly, I didn't like any of the crap they did with the Flash because of the stupid explosions and
I still haven't
electricity
seen
going
it.
everywhere. No, well, even in Justice League and all the other stuff. I mean, like,
Oh, yeah.
he causes damage every time he runs. I'm like,
I-
you're not a hero. You're a menace.
Yeah,
I
right.
tried, like, when I was out with my shoulder, I was like, let me try to watch The Flash. I'm going to try to watch this. I got about 30 minutes into it, and I'm like, I don't want to watch this anymore. It's very seldom that happens with me. All right, we got some comments here.
Oh, yeah. Carl's El Fuego right
Yeah,
now.
yeah, he is.
Sometimes season 1 is so bad it doesn't get a season 2. Well, yeah.
Understood, but you
Whenever
know,
it's a good show,
whenever
they
it's
just
a good
cancel it
show
like
and it
that.
gets canceled with
And-
no,
and odds are they're gonna cancel the good shows.
Yeah.
Usually.
I mean, it is a Family Guy once did a thing
God!
when they came back,
yeah.
and they're like,
Fox
if-
canceled them, and then they got popular or in reruns on.
they got
something
popular
else.
on Adult Swim and
Adult
whatnot,
Swim,
and
yeah.
then they brought it back. Fox brought it back, and they're like, well, how will we get back on the air? And it's like, well, is like, if they have this, and it listed. It was like a minute of screen time of all the
Yes.
shows. Like if this
that
gets
Fox had started
this,
and get
this,
canceled. He
Oh,
goes, so
yeah.
if this gets canceled, we'll
If
be
this
on
gets
it. This.
canceled-
And they made a whole montage and song of it. It's like all these single season episode
If
shows.
all of those
and
get canceled, then maybe we have a chance to
it's
come
like,
back.
Yeah,
right?
welcome back to Fox. F you, Fox. I mean, like, they stuck the finger to Fox. It's like, hey, well, you know what? Here's all the great decisions Fox made to bring us back.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Carl said, so it's a fictional DC version of America's Most Wanted.
Ah, yeah. Unsolved mysteries.
Unsolved.
Dun, 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 dun,
Still
dun,
creeps
dun,
me
dun,
out
dun,
to this day.
dun, dun,
I
dun,
don't
dun,
care.
dun,
That
dun, dun.
music still creeps me out.
Going back on the fact that the Flash might be coming soon, I think that James Gunn has the most capability of any director that's had it in their hands to create a good live-action Flash. 'Cause the Flash
I
is
believe one. I'm 100%.
He's a
with
funny
you on that.
character, and that's what James Gunn does. He makes the funny characters
Yeah.
and gives them an actual, like, heartfelt story. And
Well,
I
it
think
depends on which one he does. Is he going to do Barry Allen? Or is he going to do Wally West? Wally West was a lot more fun. Was more comedic than Barry Allen.
with what they're doing with the Green Lanterns, honestly, they could do both, dude. Like,
Which
they,
that
Yeah.
just dropped like so. Like it's like here's lanterns.
Well,
here's
I
some suits. It was
Yeah,
very
right.
nonchalant. It's like here you go.
here you go.
You know.
Well, I think the problem was when they first put out that trailer, everybody was bitching that, like, oh, where's the suit? There's no green. It's all brown and gray and sad. You know, it's just like, all right.
they don't
well,
always wear the suit.
Well, right.
Yeah,
you know,
right.
it's like he doesn't go to the freaking grocery store in his little Green Lantern suit. I'll use this. Oh, help an old lady. I'll use my power ring
I'm
to
gonna
get,
use my
get
power
the
ring to let her go across
canned
the
goods
street.
off the top shelf for this old lady.
Yeah, this is not
But
Super Friends.
They brought it back. But the tone did not change from when they added the suit on him and all
Right.
that. So the tone is going to be. There's going to be like death and detective work, and it's not going to be all flashy like,
Green
hey,
Lantern's not like. He is one of the more serious characters in DCU.
Right.
I mean, if you go through, he destroyed Star City. Like Hal Jordan destroyed Star City in one of the comics.
Mm.
Yeah.
And it is like that's how he became the Spectre.
Yeah.
Hal Jordan is a Spectre in the line of comics, but I see it's going a very serious tone.
I think that helps with if they're going to establish more of the Lantern Corps. I think that's what they need to do is keep
Oh,
it
yeah.
kind of serious because if they make it too witty and goofy,
Well,
you have to make
that's
the
why you
entire
have Guy
Lantern
Gardner
Corps
there.
witty
Yeah.
and goofy. Exactly, and I'm glad that they introduced him first because of that fact. They got it out the way.
Yeah, they did. And it's like, funny side note
The
on
Justice
this whole
Gang.
Green Lantern
Right.
thing, apparently Ryan Reynolds has come out saying that James Gunn approached him
Oh,
Wow.
and said, would you like to come back to play Green Lantern? Which he promptly said, F you.
He'd be like, I'm not touching that stuff ever again. Yeah. I don't think he doesn't want to be,
Well,
associated with that.
technically, he killed himself for
Well,
picking
right,
up
right.
the script.
Well, so one of the things though is like, and this is just all based on the trailer, so we really don't know what we're getting. But it seemed like there's another person who knows about the lanterns talking to the new kid. and basically saying well, just take the ring, just it chooses the ring, but it also you got to have faith and willpower and all this other
Yeah.
BS. So it's like, so there's probably more. See, one of the things I did sort of like about the original Green Lantern with Ryan Reynolds was when he went to
Oa.
Oa, and you see all the other lanterns and
Right.
all the other aliens. Like,
Yeah.
that was cool. That
Yeah.
was
Because
a cool
that's
little
what
nod.
it's the Green Lantern
Cool,
core.
right? And I thought that was cool. The rest of the movie not so great, but I
Yeah.
thought that was kind of cool.
It
They
was cool
drug
that
it
you
out.
got to see it, and they
Yeah.
established
Well,
that.
shoot,
It's like,
remember I used to read you those books, the Green Lantern books, and it was like they had the trainer guy,
Kilowog.
Kilowog.
Oh, yeah,
And,
Kilowog.
and it's just like here's all the tools that a Green Lantern uses, and it's
Yeah.
just like I'm reading the book, I'm like, this is so dumb, but but it was cool. There were parts of it that were cool, but unfortunately the rest of the movie wasn't so great. But I mean, look.
At least it established that it's not a single entity.
Yeah.
And a lot of people who are laymen with when it comes to comic books and everything, they'll see they've heard of the Green Lantern. Oh, he's a guy who's got a ring and he does it.
Yeah.
They have no idea that there are multiple Green Lanterns.
Right.
And then
Actually,
also,
that Guy Gardner
and
was
we're a backwater.
Yeah, and Guy Gardner was actually supposed to have the ring the first time,
Yeah.
but they couldn't find him.
and the
so
other
it went
different
to-
cores as well.
They're
There-
all the
all the
they
other
have the
rings.
red lanterns, the
God.
yellow lanterns.
And see, that's what I hope happens if this DC universe actually launches off well. Is we get to dive into those other rings, like the Black Lanterns. Dude, seeing a Black Lantern Batman eventually. Oh, dude.
that would be
dude.
that would be make my heart sing.
But that would
God,
happen in
man.
like 10 years.
That would
If
be-
this even does well, that's the
I
thing.
can't
Right.
I don't think I could see a movie version of the cat. I
Oh,
don't think I could
yeah.
see that that hurt my heart.
Yeah.
That storyline with that cat. I'm like, this cat, if you didn't hear about it, there's this cat who had an owner who the owner loved the cat, and the owner was like beaten down, and the cat was beaten down and everything, and they killed the owner, and the cat's sitting there half dead, like huddling against its owner, and then a red ring, a rage ring comes to the cat.
Oh my
and the
God.
cat's like, I am accepting this. I want vengeance.
Oh
Yep.
my
And I'm like,
God.
Oh, it is.
So
Yeah.
all in all, we need to go watch this Lantern series so we get that story.
Yes,
It
yes.
just is what it is.
Yeah.
So all right, so that would mean every one of them needs to die to be Black Lanterns.
Yeah.
Yeah, they all have to. Yeah, the
Yeah.
Black
Yeah.
Lanterns are everybody who's a Black Lantern has died.
Yep.
Oh,
exactly.
Well, so we'll kill the Batfleck.
Yeah.
You
It
Yeah,
is-
know,
look,
that'd be
if you-
cool.
With
I
the
think
amount-
I
with
think
the-
we'll show up for that.
That's
'cause
what I'm saying.
Didn't
with
him
the-
and J Lo break up again? I'm sure he's got angst again. He's
Yeah.
angry about something.
He needs. He's having a third
And that's what I'm
midlife
saying
crisis.
about-
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying about the DC universe right now is that they are diving into almost Elseworlds-esque stories already.
Yeah,
So-
I am really that's the thing with the DC. Where Marvel, I'm like, all right, I kind of know where they're going. Marvel, we've been there with DC for the first time. With like DC, I'm actually excited because
Yeah.
it's like there's so much that they could do, and James Gunn seems to be like, here's the book, I'm opening it,
Yeah.
and we're just gonna dive in, and I am really excited about that.
I agree.
So, well, speaking of DC, I guess, and what Marvel's done, because like DC's got the darker cartoons, and Marvel's got
And their
Spidey.
cartoons are so good, though.
And Marvel's got Spidey and Friends.
Yeah.
Right.
But the new trailer for Spider-Man dropped. So let's pull that one up,
I got you.
DJ.
I got you.
So
DJ
the new
needs to do it.
Spider-Man brand new day trailer dropped. So you can watch it along with us if you're streaming with us now. We'll take a look at it, and I don't know. We'll hold our thoughts until it's over.
Yeah.
Let's do that. We'll do that.
We'll do that. Ow.
What is happening to me? Did you miss me, Spidey?
Hey.
Scorpion.
I'm losing my mind.
Looks like you're on acid or something.
I am totally out of
Know
control.
what that is.
I gotta fix
Looking
whatever
mad.
this is right now.
Final semester.
Wait, hold on. I want to bring it back for a
What do
second.
you think he's actually
Okay.
watching?
When he
Fix this
says,
right now.
"I gotta fix this right now," it sounds so weird. Listen to the inflection.
I gotta fix whatever this is right now.
Gotta fix whatever
Yeah.
that is right now.
Yeah.
Right, meow?
Right meow.
Right, meow? Do I look like a cat all nimbly bimbly bouncing from tree to tree?
Tree?
Sorry, squirrel.
Dad, who do you think is actually watching these?
Maybe someone.
Okay, well, bye someone.
Stalker.
Mm. Ew.
What the?
The zit.
You found a way to suppress mutating DNA, right?
If you see me with this stuff, run.
Whatever, weirdo.
The bad aspects, but keep the good.
How would you decide what parts of nature are good or bad?
You killed my cake.
Sorry about that.
You're not one of my students, are you?
It appears we're faced with a threat we can't control. One we can't even see.
Oh, that's Sadie Sink's character.
Yeah, we'll get to
You're the
that.
only one who's immune to it. You're the only one who can sense it.
And what do you think they're looking for?
Oh, see, you stumbled across my board. I'm not one of those weirdos, I swear.
He's a little weird. I'm MJ.
You two don't know each other?
That wasn't Flash Thompson, was it?
No.
Okay.
All right, good.
Get rid of that monster inside you?
Think I might go see how MJ's doing.
You're not gonna get away with this.
But he might.
I didn't know you could get that big.
Oh,
Thunderclap.
that shot.
But you're in danger. You just have to trust me.
Fine.
This
Fine.
whole thing can get really scary.
Who the hell is that?
Who the hell are you?
Frank, please. I don't have anywhere else to go.
By the people who love you,
Just gonna let him go by himself?
love you because you're you.
If you're gonna do something, you better do it now.
Never forget that. No matter how powerful you become.
That one's freaky.
I miss you, May.
Oh, we'll come back to this. We'll come back to this.
I got
all right.
a couple things to say.
All right. First things first. You brought up the Sadie Sink character,
Right.
and I was trying to figure out why the hell these people were saying the most random stuff. Clearly, it was either in his own head, but now seeing some other stuff that there's rumors that she might be Jean Grey.
Yeah, right. Mind
And
control.
so maybe it's mind control, which would explain why the hell the friggin' Hulk is attacking him.
Yeah.
Because that was such a weird.
Why would the Hulk attack him?
Right, it was a weird sequence of events in the trailer. Now, granted, it's a friggin' trailer.
Yeah, they're
so
gonna
we
and
don't
chop
know.
it together.
but the person does this, and then it looks like they're like a marionette, like
Yeah.
taking control
Yeah.
of the Hulk, which would make a little more sense.
Yeah.
So we don't know who the bad guy is. So Sadie Sink is.
Sadie Sink is allegedly going to be the bad guy.
Right.
Just according to what we've seen here. But another one of my theories is that at the beginning, A, he seems really angry,
Mhm.
and then B, whenever he's talking to the Grave, he's like, I know I'm getting more power or whatever like that.
Yeah.
Symbiote, dude. That's my
Well,
guess.
You brought this up at dinner.
And
Well,
hold on, let
hold
me
on.
pull up this shot too, right here, where
With the solid black eyes.
the solid black eyes, but then he does
Well, he's
like
not
that,
pronounced. He's not
that crazy
pro-
web thing right
He's
here.
not possessed by
yes.
a supernatural demon.
So what I'm thinking here is that they're pulling another like VFX thing where I think this might be a shot of the black suit. That might be like a pretty far shot, but I think right here he turns on the black suit and he does this in that suit. And I think all in all, I think what could be cool here is that the overarching story, he dies at the end of this one with the symbiote, and at the beginning of Secret Wars, he comes out of the grave for the classic grave shot of him in the black suit. Dude, I'm just saying that could be pretty sweet.
That would be. Honestly, I hope they haven't heard that from the fans, because usually if they start hearing stuff from the fans,
They're
they're
not
like,
gonna do it.
they're like, oh, we can't do it now. They already figured it out, just like
Yeah.
the Shrek thing.
Right, yeah, exactly.
But yeah, I mean, so with all that, I think the other thing is like now you've got him. He's like
I don't like
popping out
that.
a zit.
I don't like that.
But
Because I like the web. I think the web shooters are cool. I think it adds to the character of Peter
but
Parker
I think
being
that
smart.
that
dude.
goes more to your point of the symbiote.
I agree.
I think that because the symbiote, he doesn't need the shooters
Exactly.
with the symbiote.
Right.
So, well, yeah, and the other thing, though, it is kind of funny because they brought it up because remember Andrew Garfield and Tom Holland's character when they were with the original OG Spider-Man, they're like, wait,
That's
that
weird.
Is that the only place it comes out of? He's like,
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about it. He goes, how do you make it the juice? I don't want to talk about how I make it. It's just
Yeah.
like, so now all of a sudden he's going to have to maybe call up OG Spider-Man and be like, yo, bro, like it's coming out of my wrist and stuff. What do I do?
What do I do?
Do I just put some zit cure stuff on it?
Yeah.
You know, get some oxy pads. All right, so here's the final end piece of it.
Huh. All right, just give me a sec. Give me a sec.
Give me a sec.
I'm not in high school anymore. Oh. Did you stretch? You a big stretcher?
You big stretcher.
It's so good for you. You ready?
You know what? Something else that kind of stuff reminds me of is the Insomniac Spider-Man. I think that they're also kind of leaning towards that kind of
Well,
post-college, or not post-college, but around college area
Yeah.
Spider-Man. I think
well, we've gotten to the point where we have the Spider-Man that May is no longer in his life. He
Right.
does not have that moral compass that May always was with him. May would sit there and she would be his guiding light. She was his North Star on anything that happened. And then once she's gone,
It became MJ.
it became MJ, and he doesn't have MJ.
Yeah.
So everything about him, he does not have that. I can balance
Well-
everything, and he's utterly alone.
Well, and
he
and-
doesn't
and-
have any friends.
You said it like stalker, you know, like
Yeah.
on
And-
there. But this scene right here, though, too, right before it, where he's like, "Just trust me," and she's like, "Okay." You
She's
know,
still,
like-
but it seems like she's obsessed with Spider-Man.
Oh, yeah.
If you get it in that,
She,
she's
I think she was before. I mean, because that was the whole deal at the beginning, where like she was playing it off in like I guess the second movie when they all go to you know,
in Europe.
yeah, where she was just kind of like. No, he doesn't do this. He doesn't do that. And you know, and then him and the guy in the chair start going like, "Well, I knew first. I'm his best friend. I'm the guy in the chair."
so that, I mean, the
But-
thing is about with her is that if you look at the end of No Way Home, was that the last
yeah.
one? If you look at the end of that, everybody forgot who Peter Parker was. Nobody forgot about Spider-Man.
right.
So she still would have had that obsession with finding out who Spider-Man is. She
Yeah.
just
You're right.
not. She just wouldn't have, had
That
put
got into
two
the
and two
conclusion,
together.
right?
And this scene is pretty funny too, because like she basically tells Frank Castle to shut up. Be like, "Who are you?" You know, like,
Yeah.
he's a mass murderer, dude.
Yes.
Watch your step. But then
he
they
liked it.
show them. I know I like her character, man. And then her and Frank Castle are like in the kitchen. So she's like, "You're gonna just let him go alone?" He's like, "What?" like why are you messing with me,
Yeah,
girl?
exactly.
You know, he's got that look like, "I kill people. What do you want
Yes,
from me?"
but Frank does have this thing about having like younger women that he sees as daughter figures.
Oh, yeah,
tell
yeah,
him
yeah,
what
yeah.
to do.
Yeah, that's true too. So that'll be interesting. I don't know. This movie, I'm excited for.
I
because,
am
mean,
This
I-
is Marvel again. Their kind of last hope, I guess. 'cause,
yeah.
like if this
To
movie,
reset everything for Doomsday.
yeah, exactly. If
Yeah.
this movie does bad, then the hype for Doomsday completely almost falls off the charts, and that's just that.
Yep.
This is Marvel. This is their one kind of linear shot at the
That's-
rest of this.
and that's
universe.
so crazy.
This is their Hail Mary.
They need the help of Sony to
Yeah.
get it
Yeah.
done too.
Right?
We are in the fourth quarter. There's a minute left on the clock.
Yeah.
50 yards for a touchdown. They're
It's
throwing
doable.
a Hail Mary.
I mean, it's a doable Hail Mary,
Yeah.
but all in all, it is a Hail Mary.
Yep.
Oh my God! All right, let me go. Let's see.
Oh.
Don't have a mental crisis, and you will be okay, Peter. Well, all right.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, cocoon under the bridge in the pro. Did they have a cocoon under the bridge in the promo? Dexter has been in several DCs, and with him becoming a demon, your son says he's becoming a demon.
the black eyes.
Black
yeah,
suits,
possibly a
yeah.
black-
Scungy
Spider-Man.
Steven says hello.
Hello, Steven.
Don Cooper is in the chat. Look at that. All right, so let's. Want to do Shrek?
Yeah, let's hop
Well,
over to
let's-
Shrek.
Hey, now you're an
So-
all-star.
Before this trailer even starts, this is not the original movie that we were shown for the original teaser, because that one was basically Zendaya and Shrek. Zendaya is the daughter of Shrek, being
Right.
angsty, being like, whatever.
Yeah.
And people instantly based off that one, 30-second teaser, that it would be Shrek going to go save his daughter because she was being angsty and trying to do her own thing, but then realizing, oh, wait, maybe my father's correct and I should love my
Nah.
father.
Oh, you mean every story ever?
Right. And apparently, that's what the movie was going to be. The fans instantly were just like, dude, this is the most predictable plot ever. So
And
they
they're like, we've been found out.
yeah, we've been found out. And so now they've kind of gone on this story, which we're about to watch
It's
right
the
now.
fuzz. Beat it.
Yeah, right? Let's see. Boom.
Oh.
Once upon a time,
Onion.
a hideous ogre and a delusional donkey embarked on a journey to the magical city of further away.
It's happening. It's really happening. Do you know what that means? I need
need a makeover. Get my arms yoked and my back jacked, my abs added, maybe even tighten my abs. No, definitely not. So what you're saying is Shrek and Donkey off on another? No, don't say it. Two stalwart friends. That's not what this is. On a whirlwind, Donkey, big city. I'm caked up like a friggin' bakery.
What?
Adventure?
Wanna date a snowman?
You want to date a snowman?
You really can't help yourself, can you?
Hell to the no, I can't.
Hell to the no, I
Shrek
can't.
and Donkey, two stalwart friends off on another whirlwind big city adventure.
I love the Knights.
Yeah.
They're so funny.
Bad.
Joe.
Any kind of fool could see there was something in everything about you. Rock!
Donkey!
I mean,
Okay.
I'm on board. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah, you know.
Look,
With the first couple jokes that are in here, this is right up. This is just Shrek,
But
dude.
I was one under the impression that the fourth one wasn't good.
It wasn't. No.
It
No.
wasn't. There was no reason for it. The three were fine. You got three, you were fine.
Hold up. You know what? Yeah. What are you saying, Scungy? 3 were fine? What?
Three
What?
were fine.
Keep-
Oh,
keep
we're gonna
going?
go to Toy Story.
Oh, yeah, we're going to go to
Gonna
Toy Story. Yeah,
but
yeah,
that's-
yeah.
Oh, no,
I
you're
haven't
on the
seen
wrong
the
monitor.
5 yet, but I am
There you go.
100% behind. 4, fine movie. Didn't
I
need
put
it. Didn't want it.
Yeah, but it's been so long, and people like me, they were so young whenever that movie came out. So I
That's
want to
fine. Go back and watch it.
I can't go into the theaters. I'm gonna go watch this new one. It looks funny, dude.
That doesn't mean that you need to make another one.
We were asking
You
for it.
crotchety old fart.
Fine, call me a crotchety old fart.
So look, Toy Story 5 is already summer's biggest movie at the global box office. They've already raked in more money than all the other movies this summer. But also, it's funny because I see these crotchety old people
It's
online.
because of Taylor Swift.
Well, it's so great, whatever. But apparently, everybody's saying, you know what? You might not like it, but your kids are going to think it's a friggin' masterpiece, and they're going to love it. And so it's funny because, okay, when Toy Story came out, 20 years ago now?
Over 20, like
yeah.
30 years
was
ago. It's
1999.
30 years.
99, dear God.
95.
95. That's when it
The
came out.
Toy Story 1? 95?
It is 30 years old, dude.
Oh, okay. Well, then that makes sense. I mean, look, but that's the thing. Is like, look, this movie is already crushing everything in the box office. There's a lot of the big names like Screen Rant and whatever.
Like IGN.
Yeah, IGN and Nerdist and all that are basically like, look, you might not have asked for it, but it's a damn good movie. And I think everybody is kind of genuinely shocked because they all put on their pissy pants like you, mister. And we're all like, I don't need a 5.
Look. The fourth movie was okay, but it wasn't anything groundbreaking. It wasn't so good.
Roxanne.
And it wasn't so good that the fact that it needed to be made.
Hibbity.
You know, it's like the first trilogy of Toy Story. The third one was a perfect ending.
Yep.
Yes.
You got to admit, it was a perfect
yeah.
ending for it.
Sure.
And then they're like, we're going to do the fourth one. I'm like, okay. And I went and saw it. I'm like, this is fine, but it doesn't hold a candle to the first 3.
Yeah.
So after that, it's hard for me to actually go and sit there and say, well, is this one, which the fourth one wasn't.
Well, I just rewatched it because it popped up on TV. Like I was watching something on ABC, so it was probably like a football game or something like that, like the UFL. And after it came on, Toy Story 4 popped up, and I'm like, screw it, I'll just keep it on and just watch it. And I ended up getting sucked back into it because it's still a good little movie, and it's got Keanu Reeves in it, man.
Like I said, there was
as a
nothing
Canadian
wrong
Evel
with the
Knievel.
film. It wasn't needed.
You're not needed, but you're still here.
Yes,
I mean,
am.
You're like an appendix,
All right,
man.
what else is Pixar? What else is Pixar gonna do? They're gonna make another movie that Disney's just not gonna market. It's gonna flop. Like
Hoppers,
right?
Oh, I liked Hoppers. Screw you.
Yeah, but no. What marketing did you see for Hoppers?
A
There
lot.
was zero.
No, there
There
wasn't.
was
I didn't see
zero marketing
Well,
for Hoppers.
All right, you're old white guys. Nobody wanted to market to you anyway. They marketed it to me.
They didn't
'cause
even
I'm
put
sensitive.
it on TV. Did you see one?
Yes, I did.
I didn't see a trailer on TV.
I saw a bunch of them.
Nah,
And
you're
then
lying.
I'm not lying,
You're lying.
because I brought Dean hadn't. I brought it up. I brought it up to
The
y'all.
kid didn't. The one that it's pointed towards, he didn't
Well,
see
no,
it.
he's an angsty teen now. He's 13. You know,
it's look. It's I think it's like Disney right now kind of has this thing of they're. And I love Disney. I love the mouse. Don't get me wrong, but they're almost in a panic mode.
Right.
They're like, if it's not something that
I just figured out your shirt.
Yeah.
Oh my God! I'm looking at Duck, Duck, Goose.
Duck,
Dear
Duck,
God,
Goose.
show the camera. Oh my God! I just realized what the hell your shirt was.
Let me pull up the full
TV.
camera.
What's TV? So I pulled the cable years ago,
Yeah.
and so like I've got antennas on my TVs.
Yeah.
So I can get bounce TV. I can also get Heroes and Icons every weekday.
Oh, I love
from
Heroes and
7
Icons.
to 10.
I
They
love
play.
Heroes and Icons.
They play Star Trek original series, then Next Gen, then Deep Space
DS9,
Nine,
then Voyager.
then Voyager, then Enterprise.
I like.
dude,
I
5
love
hours
that.
of Star Trek,
But
baby.
I honestly think that Disney is a little bit in panic mode where they're like, let's go back to IPs that we're used to that will make us money because everything else seems to not be. Look, they didn't have that. Like Elio didn't do well.
Yeah.
It was
Even though
fun.
these movies
I
are
liked
good,
it. I
just
liked
not
it. It
doing
was
well.
good. Even Zootopia. I mean, Zootopia 2 did great.
Yeah.
But it was based off of a previous
IP. yeah.
IP.
Yeah.
So it's like anything that they do, original IP seems to be like they're like, oh, so like let's sit there and go back into the well. It's like, okay, wait. You love Toy Story? Here's Toy Story. Wait a minute. It's like, oh, Incredibles. You remember that? Let's put another one of those up. And that seems to be what Disney is doing right now.
That's pretty much. I think that's almost damn near every studio except maybe A24.
Right.
Yeah, I will 100% agree with that.
Yeah,
A24 is like, we don't care. Here's something you've never seen before.
Here's something crazy that somebody cooked up in a fever dream while they were
kid,
on peyote.
You got a random movie idea, kid? Come over. Come over.
Right.
Here's a million bones.
How about doing cocaine off of the bones of a unicorn? How's that sound?
Right.
Who would have thought that would have made a premise of a movie? But apparently
They
it did.
did.
And it
Death
was
of a
fantastic.
unicorn?
Yep.
Yes. And it was fantastic.
Oh my God! All right, so, let's
Moving
see.
on.
All right, what did we miss? We
Last
did
House.
Shrek.
Yeah.
Oh, well, Last House. So that's a long ass trailer. I didn't want to watch it because it's kind of boring. But the premise, it's funny because you've got also what's that other movie with a house in the title? The Last House on the Last House on the Street, where
a house at the end of the street.
House at the end of the street.
That's the one with
Now, who cares? It doesn't matter. The
dinosaurs.
Yeah, it's got dinosaurs. Basically, the entire block gets propelled back into the Jurassic period. I don't know why.
Yeah.
But they're driving in their car. Ah! There's a pitfall, and then all of a sudden, just like dinosaurs show up. I don't know. It's crazy. But the Last House is sort of similar. But it's kind of a weird sort of like escape room thing where they're stuck
Dan,
in their house.
not that movie. No.
Beyond
No.
the Green Door?
No.
What is Beyond the Green Door, Dan? Wait, what is it?
It's an adult film.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I want to Google that. Hey,
He's gonna
somebody
go-
take over real quick.
Oh, good Lord.
I'm easily distracted.
Yes, you are. You are.
All right, so I'm talking about The Last House.
Look, all I
Y'all
know.
one's watched the trailer.
Oh,
Yeah, I
y'all
haven't watched
the
the
trailer?
trailer either.
All right, so basically, there's a happy little family. They're in their house. They're getting ready to go on a little, day trip to the mall or whatever. And they go to the door handle and they turn it. Won't turn. Like, what? So then they're shaking on it. Bruh, we don't talk about that. So clearly I'm who knew I didn't know about a certain particular series of movies?
Uh-huh.
I'm shocked I didn't. But so then they can't get out the house. They start smashing windows. The windows won't smash. They try to do whatever. And so by like day 14, they've pretty much cleaned out the fridge. Day 21, they're like, okay, what do we do? And then it jumps to day 78, and they crack up the wood tiles and start planting plants in the dirt underneath the house. Apparently, they don't have slabs. Like, we'd be screwed if it happened here.
Yeah, we'd be screwed.
But So then it goes down to day 1,138. You know, like,
Oh,
like
wow.
3 years down the road, and almost 4. And so then all of a sudden, like, there's lightning outside, and then you see animals moving around outside. Everything's overgrown. Apparently, they could see somebody across the street from them. They're doing the whole
Signal.
no, the Dawn of the Dead from top of the shopping mall. Like, hey, is there anyone else? You know,
Yeah.
just using whiteboards to communicate. But nobody knows. They're all stuck in their houses. Everybody is stuck in their houses. And then there's some sort of lightning thing, and then they see a human outside, and she's like, it's coming. And then, boom. I have no idea what the hell this movie's about. so, and it's like 2.5 minutes to get there, and I'm like, what the hell just happened?
Well, I mean,
so
you know,
it's some
slow burn.
I guess so, but I mean,
Kind of like that oh god, that movie with Julia Roberts, the one about where all the
where she
internet
was the
goes
whore
out.
and Richard Gere came and saved her.
No, not that one.
Oh, okay.
There was
Runaway
this-
Bride.
Yes, yes. No, there was this movie where she was in it where they went to an Airbnb and the entire world, like the internet, basically goes down. And they have like everybody's trying to figure out what's going on. There's no apparently there was an attack and they're stuck in this house because they like all the self-drive cars have like started just crashing because they've been returning to where they had the program is just something happens, they just return. And there's this scene where they have like a road where they're all just constantly just leave the world behind. That's what it was. Thank you, Dan.
Leave the world
Leave the world behind. And it was so yeah, that was it reminds me a little bit of that. So
Okay.
you might want to try that, check that one out.
What
if you
I'm
haven't.
assuming is that 2 minutes of what you watched is the first like 15 to 20 of the movie.
Quite
That's
possibly.
fine.
And
That's
the rest,
fine.
the rest
Possibly.
is going to be you
No,
know,
no,
whatever.
they've done the trailer and movies have done that before,
Right.
And it's been great because it's like, okay, you know, it's like, wow,
You,
all right. So
you get
I
the
just
premise. That's it.
yeah, right.
Truth, Dan. I 100% agree. The deer did not make any damn sense. Yeah, there's a scene where the girl goes and there's a deer and she's like following a deer and there's like a house there. They have all the deer surrounding the house. It's like the hell is this? It was like
Maybe they had antennas.
I don't know.
You know, they're antlers.
They're called antlers. not
Antlers were antennas,
Antennas,
but they were antennas.
Yeah.
So
All
they were
controlled by the
fake
CIA.
deer.
Yes, they were controlled by the CIA.
They're cameras.
Yeah.
All right, before we go into some of the gaming stuff we got, oh crap, I had something and I forgot.
I saw a movie this week.
Oh, you go good. Dude, talk about that.
So I saw Masters of the Universe.
Do you have the power now?
I'm going to tell you this.
Uh-oh.
I had, and this is going to shock you, absolutely 100% nothing bad to say.
I thought you were going to say Lady Boner.
It was fun. It was so much fun. I enjoyed the hell out of it.
I will
It
see
was,
it again and again.
and I'm going to say this, and this is kind of alludes a little bit that something that you said the other week. That movie was made directly for me. That movie was made for people who grew up watching that cartoon. It is not made for a new generation to jump on board of this IP. There were things about it where it was you're not going to get kids in it because there were some curse words in it.
Yeah.
There were some
All right.
curse words in it, but it was made for I grew up watching this and now my tastes have grown up a little bit, but they want to keep my interest, and that's like, for instance, Duncan, Man of Arms.
Yeah.
He failed. He's now a drunk. You know?
That's awesome.
So they're just little things like that. There are little, there are jokes throughout it that are more adult for it. And I absolutely loved it. And I'm going to do a little bit of a spoiler, but near the end of it, they're kind of like, after they've beaten Skeletor and everything like that,
They beat Skeletor, you
they're
say?
they're standing around
Spoiler
and they're
show.
talking, and they all start laughing. Well, when they start laughing, they all have their fist on their hips.
Oh.
And they're all like laughing with their heads down.
They strike the pose.
Yeah, they strike the pose, and it was like so funny. It's like this was made for the for the cartoons.
Oh,
That and
God, that's great.
Jared Leto
How did he do?
as Skeletor. He used the word "you boobs."
Hi, did he?
He sits there and he's the perfect amount of menacing and comedic.
I heard that. I heard that from several different sources that said that he really nailed being menacing and being comical.
Yeah,
and that,
it's
that,
like
that
one
was
time he's
something.
like, ha 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 ha. He starts laughing with his fist on the air, and everybody just kind of stops. He goes, "That's it. That's the crescendo. That's when you're supposed to. That's when you're supposed to. That's where I'm ending it. What? It's kind of like it had that.
I'm
Yes, he
surrounded
did
by
not kill the
a-holes.
movie. He didn't kill the. There was like every little bit about it was just fun and nostalgic. But what kills me about it is that it is not going to bring anybody new into the IP, which is why I don't think it'll get a sequel like they're trying to do.
You know.
It kind of goes along the lines of, and I'm going to compare two different caliber of movies, but I compare The Watchmen
Oh yeah.
to it. So
Okay.
The Watchmen was perfect comic adaptation. It is one where the comic book fans they won, but the movie-going audience lost
Right.
because it was too ideal to it. They should have pulled the Police Squad movie. They start laughing at the end and pretend to freeze, and they hold the short, uncomfortable long pause with people. It's like I did. Okay, Don, I did. He said I wanted to remember until we meet again. No, if you would have seen the post-credit scenes. It did. Orko, as we Orko came out and goes, on today we learned that Skeletor.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it was like, I was like, oh my God, I'm in the theater in an Orko. I've got my Orko hockey jersey on, and I'm like just like screaming, yeah! I was one of like 3 people in the theater. I have an issue with the new female they put into it when they could have had the queen or sorceress. Okay, yeah, there was this one character that it was just a new character that they did. And I get it. They could have had the sorceress or the queen, but they were the sorceress, I think, did fine the way they did. They even threw a couple of bones to the 1987 movie.
Oh God, really? With Dolph Lundgren?
Good Journey.
Oh, Good Journey. Oh
Good
God,
Journey.
yeah.
And the bad guy, the scaly one with the hooks,
Yeah.
he's one of the bad guys. He's one of the henchmen.
Really?
Yeah, so they brought him in. So it's like,
Wow.
Once again, it's fun. Our generation, Generation X, is going to love this movie. Anybody before then,
Or even after us.
yeah, or after us, I don't like. If you give it a chance, you might find it amusing, and it might get you to go like, let me go watch some of these cheesy '80s cartoons.
Well,
which
and they're
were
streaming everywhere, and they're streaming everywhere for
So
free now, too,
I
man.
highly suggest it. It was a lot of fun. The best praise I got for it was we had to go. They screwed up. It was a 6:30 movie.
Uh-huh.
We get there at 6:20, and they're like, this doesn't exist. Like what? They changed the movie to 6 o'clock, and they didn't give us an email or anything. So I'm like, well, I have to come back at 9:20. I'm like, that's late. I'm an old man.
Yeah.
So Leanne does not stay up that late. Never stays up that late. She doesn't, she's like, I'm going to fall asleep. She actually stayed awake for the entire movie.
What?
Wow.
And she's like, that goes to
Damn.
show how I thought about it.
Dang.
If you pay attention, you just might learn something.
Hey.
That's a different. That's like that game you were showing me with the Bill Cosby card.
World War woke.
We're not gonna get into.
We're
that.
not going to get into that.
All right.
So, yeah.
So hey, all right. You put in the notes too that we got some Xbox games being canceled as well. So are they Netflix games? Are they Fox games? What games are? Who owns them?
Let's see. So I wrote, and so it's some of the studios that are having some problems that they might wind up closing down. So let me pull up.
That's similar to like what Telltale did originally, but now they're back with Wolf Among Us 2, which I'm pretty.
Oh, really?
Oh,
excited for.
that is such.
Oh,
If you
yeah.
haven't had a chance to watch read the Fables comics, do yourself a favor and read those. Following public issue reset memo, it's clear that Microsoft Gaming Wing is gearing up for even more layoffs and studio closures, including the Compulsion, who recently did South of Midnight.
Okay.
Ninja Theory, who does the Senua series, the Hellblade series.
Okay.
And this hurts me to my core, Double Fine. Double Fine is the people who made Psychonauts.
Oh, your favorite
My
game
fa-
ever,
seriously,
period, full stop.
Yeah,
Yeah.
seriously. It's like they like all their stuff. So it seems that there's a very real chance that all three of these developing studios will be shut down and that they
Damn.
will not they're not the only ones facing fight of survival. So this piggybacks onto what I read on IGN earlier that had a couple of the heads of the studio.
Mhm.
Microsoft has some bigwigs that are stepping down as well.
Well, probably
So
a good
it
thing.
seems like they're stepping down before the layoffs are happening. So they're jumping ship.
Oh.
So it seems like there's some rumblings going on that there's going to be some. This is not good for Microsoft.
It's so weird because like their Xbox's recent announcements have been pretty
They-
good.
they're- they're-
They
yeah.
brought back down the Game Pass
Right.
prices.
Yeah.
Their marketing is catering more towards like that old 360 to normal
Yep.
Xbox feel.
Mhm.
I mean, their aesthetic and their marketing is going the right direction, and they're getting more fans back on board actively. So it's a weird
Like
timing.
some of them are safe, like the Microsoft game studios stuff, like Age of Empire, Clockwork Revolution, which
yeah,
is
Sea
coming
of
out next.
Thieves.
That's safe.
Yeah.
Fable's safe.
Good. I'm
like
looking forward to that
Forza
one.
is safe. Now Forza Motorsports, that one's like
That new one
Forza
apparently was
Horizon
really
is safe,
good.
but the
But-
Motorsports is canceled.
Let me ask y'all a question. Because all right, so like in the radio industry, iHeart pretty much is usually ahead of the curve on everybody. So like one of the reasons I haven't bothered to go talk to any of the other media companies is because whatever iHeart does, the others do like 6 to 9 months afterwards. So
Right.
when we're cutting people,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter if they're hiring people right now. I know in 9 months they're going to be cutting those same damn
Yeah,
people.
right.
I mean, it's just the way the industry works. Well, which house and or company in the gaming world is kind of that trendsetter? Because you've got Paramount and whatchamadinky that just Warner Brothers
Discovery.
and Discovery that have just joined forces. You got Netflix, pissing and moaning
Yeah.
about it, but they're folding over the gaming studios into that. So is this maybe a preemptive sort of thing?
it
Let's
absolutely
just
might
get
be.
ready because we know we're going up against a titan. I
It's
mean,
it could be a possibility of them sitting there. They're saying that, like for instance, a very popular Outer Worlds 2, which just came out
Yeah.
not too long ago. They've canceled any future games of it because it did not do that well.
Well,
Psychonauts is being Senua is at risk. South of Midnight is at risk.
I mean,
State of Decay is safe.
that'll make Elmer happy.
Doom is safe, and of course, Elder Scrolls is safe. Like that stuff's safe, but like some of your big name stuff is going to be safe. But what sucks is that you have all these like really good smaller games that are really at risk because they're the smaller studios. And
Yeah.
a couple of years ago, Microsoft just started buying up companies
Yep.
like these
Yeah.
indie developers.
Yeah, right. They were
just
on-
like I want this one, I
crazy.
want this one, and for a while it was we don't care.
Yeah.
We don't care. Just do whatever you want.
Mhm.
But Microsoft recently has showed this trend of, what was it? It was this game that came out. It was this hack and slash game, rhythm-based hack and slash game that came out. It came out and they had unbelievable reviews of it. It was great. They didn't have any chance for the ink to dry on the game coming out, and they closed the studio.
Ugh.
Damn.
And it's like nobody understood that. And that was a precursor to all of this.
Yeah. That
It
makes
doesn't
sense.
matter if you're making a good game, and it doesn't matter if it's an indie darling.
Mm.
I hate to say it's like Microsoft is not looking for indie darlings right now.
They're looking for
They
cash cows.
want the big cash cows. They
Yeah.
want their Elder Scrolls. They want their Gears of War. I mean, they have Bethesda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Microsoft has Bethesda. So they have Elder Scrolls and Doom and Fallout and everything like that.
Yeah.
So I don't like the way that this is trending because you're going to get a lot of those smaller studios that are who work. I mean, they don't have big budgets. They don't have big teams.
Yeah.
This is what it boils down to, though, because like Outer Worlds, though. So like, I might have probably bought Outer Worlds if it was not available on Game Pass.
Yeah.
Because it smacked so much of Fallout, and when I played the first one, I was like, yeah, dude, this
Oh,
is
yeah.
great. It was such a great substitute for
Yeah.
Fallout.
Yeah.
And Outer Worlds 2 came out, I'm going, I don't want to play it right now because I'm going to get sucked into it. But also, I'm not in any rush because it's on Game Pass.
Right.
So, like, I'm not going to buy it. So I would have bought it. You know, I'm just saying, like, if it wasn't on Game Pass, I would have bought it.
Right.
So how it kind of hurts them sometimes when they're on Game Pass. I don't understand that personally.
But it does.
I just don't.
Every download of a game on Game Pass
Uh-huh.
adds to the numbers of people playing that game. So if they put it on Game Pass.
If I download it,
if you download
it's as if I'm like
it's almost as if you're buying it. So the
Okay,
more
so, I
people
mean, I
who download
downloaded
it, the more people buy it. But
Okay, well.
I have the feeling that
I don't think that translates correctly, though.
I think a lot of
Yeah,
people have the
profit-wise.
same problem that you had with it. Well, it's on Game Pass. I don't need to worry about downloading it now. I'll play it later.
Right.
And they
Yeah.
don't do it in that initial week or two of it coming out. And you
Oh.
don't have, and that's happened with me. I'm like, oh, I know that's coming out on Game Pass. I'm in the middle of playing this game right now, and I don't have as much room on my hard drive, so I'm not
I was
going to
gonna wait it
download
out.
that right now. I'm going to wait till I finish this.
Yeah, look, just what we're talking about, Jesse Elliott.
Microsoft is cutting payroll because they've been losing money for the last few years due to them buying a bunch of studios to stock Game Pass, which
Yeah.
is true.
Right. So,
Yeah.
I mean, and that's the thing. It's just like, I don't know. I mean, maybe Microsoft should just come out and say, and talk to the fans like people and consumers and be like, hey, look. Here's a great new game. We think you'll like it. We put it on Game Pass. Download it in the first week so we know that you really like it. Otherwise,
Yeah.
we're going to cancel this shit.
Tell them
Exactly.
what
You
the
know,
metrics
exactly.
Tell
They
us what
need-
you want from
they
us
need- yeah, they
as
need to-
consumers, like, because
Yeah.
we
Let us
want
know the
more of these
metrics they
games.
need.
Well, because it's
Yeah.
like you want me to buy Game Pass. You want me to spend the money on Game Pass.
Right.
Okay, I'll buy it.
I bought Game Pass.
I have
Now
Game
what?
Pass. It's like, so I'm going to download this. What if I already have Game Pass? Why am I going to buy the game when you tell me it's going to be available on Game Pass? Which one is it?
Right.
Right.
And it's like, if you want me to buy the game, okay, I'll buy the game. Or you sit there and you say, no, as long as you have Game Pass and you download it on Game Pass,
That's enough
we're good.
support. Yeah.
Yeah.
that's your support. But they're not clear. They're not-
So
and
I
it's-
mean, and that's the thing. It's like, okay, look, you don't have to like hide behind everything. Like, oh well, here's a great new game. Buy it now. Well, that's a catch-all for everything. You
Yeah,
know, I mean,
exactly.
tell us what you want, and you know, I mean, I guess consumers have changed over the years now because now we all understand the game. I mean, like, it kills me sometimes when people are just like, oh, look, there's a Black Friday sale. Like, my ass, there's a Black Friday sale.
Yeah.
There's no such damn thing as a Black Friday sale unless you want to get a waffle maker for $5.
Exactly.
I mean,
There's-
they might have 20 TVs that are going to be on sale for $199 or
Yeah.
$15. Dude, just go to Walmart, bro. I mean,
Yeah.
oh my God, all the TVs they got out there
from
right
being,
now.
from being in the retail for 30 years,
yeah.
Black Friday sales are a joke.
Yeah,
They are
I-
like a lot of times they'll say like, "Oh, I'm getting this great deal on this TV." You know what?
you're
If
not.
you wait until if you go during the summer, you're going to get the same deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just they sit there and they make it what they do is they mark the price up and then discount it of the marked up price, making it think
I
that
was
is-
talking to his little brother. Like we were. I think we were furniture shopping when I was looking for those two recliners I got.
Yeah.
And it's like 50% off. Well, it was like $8.99, and now it's only $4.50. I'm like, so that's the regular price, you butthole.
Yeah.
You know, like you're not doing me any favors here.
Yep.
You know, it's just
Yep.
like, dear God, like so. There's always this ridiculous thing. I guess I know that whole sucker born every minute.
Yeah.
But I would lean to the fact that we're not as dumb as they think we are. And
people are more
especially,
savvy nowadays.
yeah,
Right.
you know, so it's like, hey, look, you know, we're gonna with all the stuff where they can find out more. We've been talking about the whole your boy with the bricks and minifig stuff.
Yeah.
The internet and the people that are on there are going to find out what's what.
Yeah.
So tell us what you want instead of hiding behind a bunch of fake numbers and fake what do they call them like milestones that you need
Yeah.
to reach to save a studio.
Yeah.
But you know what? Do I did two. I did two save the bar parties. Fireworks buy one get one free.
Get
Get
5
five free. Yeah.
Absolutely. That is that. Believe it or not, is a great analogy.
Yeah, but I mean, so like I did what 2 save the bar parties where it's like, okay, we need to make $20K in one night. I did it, but
Yes,
so,
you did.
It was very sketchy, but I did it.
Yeah, me too.
But if you just say, "Hey, look, here's what you want." If you want it, it's kind of like almost like a Kickstarter thing where
Yeah.
it's like milestones, or like, okay, look, if we can get 4,000 downloads, then you know what? We can guarantee you that we're going to do a DLC.
Yeah.
You know, if you get 20,000 downloads, we guarantee you
A
that we're going to get
sequel.
like, a sequel and skins or whatever.
Yeah.
Treat us like human beings. Don't treat us as just like, here, take my money, people.
Yeah.
Just be like, hey, look, here's what we want. Can we make it happen? Do you like this game?
Yeah.
Okay, no. All right, well then fine. I mean, I don't want to do crowdsourcing for some of these games because, like we've talked with Mac and
Yeah.
some of the cool stuff that he told us about board games and that stuff. But it's already out there. People are doing it. So why not just go ahead and make it a standard practice?
Right.
Because
Be
I mean,
transparent.
like, dear God, I mean, like, y'all are your generation is so friggin' savvy at it where it's just like, you can find out the truth in 20 seconds.
Yeah.
So like, why are we screwing around with this whole, like, oh, well, I got to wait for the newspaper to come in tomorrow so I can find out what the stock prices are.
Well, my generation was almost born skeptical about that type of stuff. Like
Probably.
it's like even if it I feel like the phrase that was ingrained into my generation's head the most is if it's too good to be true, it is.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it is what it is. Like that's the I think primary pushing factor of marketing for our
Yeah.
generation is that nothing is too good to be true.
No.
Like it is what it is.
I mean, there's all the truth in advertising. Make them click
coupons,
Dan.
right?
Make them clip coupons. Oh, shoot, I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, crap, that was funny. Oh, crap, I forgot what I was saying. Damn it.
We're just talking about how like they have to market to us like we know what is going on.
Yeah, I think at the end of the day, like if they would be more upfront about it, I think it would
People
be.
have less problems.
Yeah, I mean, just tell us. I don't know because I like the whole concept of like the tiers and all that stuff where you can get like a DLC or skins. I mean, it's easily attainable. And then worst case scenario, if they don't get more skins or whatever, or like the publishing house or the production company, well, it's like, okay, I'm only going to be here for another 6 months.
Yeah.
So then you can at least let the poor workers that are doing the Lord's work, with all the coding and all this other crap, like, okay, well, I'm only going to be here another 6 months. So I'll put out some feelers now, and that way it's not that whole slap in the face like, hey, you're fired. Thanks for nothing. I mean, well, thanks for whatever you did for us and bye.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't know. We'll have to see. Hopefully, some of these studios get a second chance because they're like, I've said it before and I will say it again. Independent gaming is where it's at.
Yep.
I mean, the AAA gaming, sure, I like it and everything, but in the last 5 to 8 years of gaming, I have had far more fun with small studio games than I have with any AAA
I mean,
title.
shoot, think about the biggest video game movies right now. What would they be? Minecraft, Five Nights at Freddy's. What did those games start out
They
like?
were all little independent titles.
Yep.
My favorite, the game I'm playing right now, still playing right now, Hades.
Yep.
Hades is an independent title. Dead Cells. That's
Oh,
great.
yeah.
Psychonauts, small studio. There's like all these games that are just small studios that are just they're not mass marketed. I mean, when was the last time somebody gave a damn about Call of Duty?
Ugh.
They have been, yes, Dan, they have been awesome for decades. It's just now I think they're far more accessible than they were before.
It's a lot easier to get popularized.
It's a lot to be popularized because you sit there and you have basically, I turn on my Xbox and I've got this store right here where I've got all these.
And
I mean, I started
but
seeing it
but
with
YouTube
Xbox
and
Live.
Twitch and everything else.
You have the internet
on
to
your
market
phone.
for you.
But with Xbox Live, when Xbox Live first came, the Xbox Live Arcade as it was called.
Yeah.
And I sat there and every week they came out with new, and it was cool back then because it wasn't like everyday games are coming out on Tuesdays. It was Tuesdays or Wednesdays. These are the games that are coming out, and you'd have new games come out. So you didn't have Steam, yes.
Right.
You did not have to worry about. So on Tuesdays, I would go and look at what's new on Xbox Live Arcade, and I'm like, all right, this is new. And I think that was a much better format. It used to be games were released on certain days of the week.
Yeah.
Okay.
It wasn't every day. And it would be like, and there's a lot of times where I'll miss a game in the shuffle. I'm like, I didn't know that came out, but I had trained myself to go, let me go to the store on this day.
Right.
I
look at
just,
what
I
came
just
out.
used that at the first of the month. I'm like, ooh, free games with gold.
Yes,
I was
yes.
like, yay, I get a free game this month.
Yeah,
I still got
exactly.
like 10 to 20,
But
12
that's
of them
but
saved.
still, because of that, you had a schedule where you went to there
you were-
on that certain
You were
day,
expecting it.
and you
Yeah.
looked at this. You looked, all right, this is what's new on Game Pass, but also what's new in the store.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now it's like, oh well, I've got this. What? Oh, I missed a week, and
Yeah.
there's 17.
Yeah, you're not
25 games?
conditioned for that anymore. Yeah.
The
I have to
indie
check that.
documentary indie game is a great doc.
I'll have to check that out.
Where's it at? What's it
Yeah.
on, Dan?
Yeah,
Do you know?
Dan, let us know where we can find that.
Probably wherever you stream movies.
Exactly.
Butthead. Actually, I got a documentary I saved. I think it's on Tubi. Wolfman's Got Nards. It's all
Yes, I've
about
watched that,
the
about-
Monster Squad of the people the fans of Monster Squad.
And they go to like they like what it was like this
Conventions and-
ale house that they had a screening of it and
Yeah.
everything. And it's a shame what happened to Horace, man.
He died, right?
Yeah, he died. It was like just a tragic like he was very young. He wasn't sick really
Well,
or anything. It was,
you know, look, if I leave this earth with a line like Wolfman's got nards, I'm good. It's just like the whole Roman thing where it's just like I've left my mark on history. Wolfman's got nards. Peace out.
Yes, exactly, exactly. I love. Yeah, it's a good documentary. It's on Netflix. Thank you.
It's on Netflix.
Thank you, Dan.
Oh, be right back. Oh, don't pause us. How dare you, Carl?
You know what?
Don't
That's
pause
it.
us.
That's it.
Okay.
Okay. All right, we're good.
And we're back.
Anyway. But I mean, we really don't have that much left.
No, we don't. We really, I think we're good. I think we've covered everything.
Yeah.
Happy Father's Day. I was going to do some dad jokes. Where's Dean? Is Dean
Oh,
watching
Dean.
live?
We set the headset for him and everything.
I know, right?
Oh, Dean.
Ungrateful child.
Right.
You're in the same house, Dean. It's not like you can't hear our
I
voice.
swear.
You were in the chat, like
I know, yeah. Like
I guess an hour ago at this point.
That's your son.
whatever.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, hey, look who showed up. Hey, put on the headset, dumbass.
the headset over there.
There you go.
Dumas.
Let me turn your mic up.
That's Count of Monte Cristo
Count
By-
the money. Count the money.
by Alexander Dumbass.
Dumas.
That's Dumas.
I'd be a great asset to Dumbass and Dumbass. That's Dumas.
That's Dumas.
So, all right. Hey, Dean, how are you?
Good. Been having fun with my
Your friends?
no, my I got a new blaster from my friend
Oh, yeah.
that I've been giving around.
Apparently, it hurts like hell, and it
Yes.
shoots little small bullets.
Oh.
It's like something you would sneak into
Like
a
an airsoft gun?
No, it's a Nerf gun, but it's got the small
So
bullets.
Dean, what you have to do is you have to take the tip off, put a little
Tack?
thumbtack in it, and glue it back on.
Yeah.
I've heard of it.
I
Yeah.
bet that would stick in too, because that thing pumps a lot of power. So I think it was like 2 years ago. I did a dad jokes, and I did a bunch of like Marvel dad jokes. And clearly, I thought I made an impression on him, but he doesn't even remember me doing it.
I do not remember that.
That's awful. Like
terrible.
half the crap that I've done. So Wolfman's got nards. I'm still haven't saved it yet. I haven't put that thing in his head yet that he remembers. Except maybe I don't know. Who knows? All right. What do you call a bear without teeth?
Bear without teeth. I don't know.
Nah, you got it.
I got it.
You got it.
I got it.
A gummy bear.
Oh god.
Bouncing here and there and everywhere.
High adventure that's beyond compare. They are the gummy bears. Okay, let's see. What did the grape say to his dad on Father's Day?
Repeat that again?
What did the grape say to his dad on Father's Day?
No clue.
Thanks for raising me right.
Oh,
but up, Chup. Oh, yeah.
Yes, indeed.
What did the plate say to the fork? What did the plate say to the fork?
Plate say to the fork? I don't know.
Dinner's on me.
He's
All
gonna
right,
be here all week. ladies and-
and we're gonna leave it here. All right, then Dan got it.
Yeah.
What kind of test is just for dads?
What kind of test?
What kind of test is just for dads?
I don't know.
a pop quiz. Come on! That was easy. You're welcome. And that concludes Father's Day.
Wow, ladies and gentlemen.
Fork you too, Dan.
Yes, indeed.
All right. Happy Father's Day to everybody out there. Next week, Scungy, you're out, right?
No, I'm still in town next week.
When are you leaving again? Go away.
The 2 weeks after.
Oh, the 2 weeks after?
I was out of town yesterday.
Yes. You went to the Cubbies.
I went to go see the Cubbies blow a lead. Sorry.
God, yeah, it's the Cubs, bruh. I mean,
I saw the best
they're
thing.
the Saints of Chicago.
It had a picture of the dude from Allstate. It goes, the Cubs have a lead, and I'm the Cubs bullpen for the mayhem. And I'm like, exactly. It's exactly how it is. But you know what? I got to spend a Saturday that with beautiful weather. I mean, it was like 72 degrees with a breeze.
Perfect.
Ooh, nice.
And like in the bleachers at Wrigley Field, there's no better way to watch a baseball game.
With like a lukewarm hot dog and a lukewarm beer.
No, I had a hot dog and a cold beer.
Oh wow, it was cold.
Oh yeah,
Even
it was a
better.
very cold beer.
A classic.
There you
It
go.
was wonderful.
All right, so
Sanity test. That's it.
Sanity test, yes.
Paternity test.
Yes.
Yeah, right.
There's no sanity clause. You can't
There's no-
fool me.
you
There's
can't
no sanity
sanity
clause. All right, so
that is the Marx Brothers, by the way, if you don't know that
the
one.
sanity clause.
Sanity clause.
There's no sanity clause. All right, so yeah, that's it. All right, well then, till next time.
See you next week.
Yeah, keep your nerd flat. Wait, don't kill it right away because
I'm not gonna kill it
Carl
right
will be
away.
upset
If we
because
don't-
end abruptly.
Yeah,
He doesn't. It's like pulling a Band-Aid. We're gonna go. All right, and till next time, keep your nerd flag raised high.
I'll kick it to the intro for now.